Hey everyone, welcome to the Paint Log. My name's Keith, and today we're going to talk about my hobby progress this week. We played D&D this past weekend, and I think the session went really well. We were down one player, which I was a little bit concerned about because the party is investigating a boat that mysteriously disappeared and has now returned, a ghost ship, if you will. And having like omniscient knowledge of what's in the ship and whatnot as the dungeon master, I'm a bit concerned just because I know my players and I know they like rushing ahead. And in typical my player fashion, they've decided to split the party on this boat that is only so big, and some of them went one way, another group went another way, and they soon found themselves in very identical situations, but separated from each other. Through some trial and error, they were able to stem the swarms of spiders that were coming up from below decks. They were able to regroup and finally able to settle down and take a short rest before they venture further into the ship's hold. They are trying to recover a chest of promissory notes, which are essentially gold, and in giving them this quest, the character that gave them this quest that they've been working with was able to lore dump on them and kind of point to pieces that I had, like, oh, you made this person, oh, well, no, that was strange, around in the world, and start to fit things together in a way that made sense. And then it was very satisfying for me, because I'm like, I wasn't just spitting bullshit, and I think it was very satisfying for the players, because now they're like, oh. I also made everyone sing my sea shanty, and I think that went over really well. I got to hit my drum that I got from Turkey. I also painted up not one, but 2 minis this week, so I'll give you all a break from my D&D rambles, and let's take a look at them. Both of these minis come from the box of random mini misprints that I showed off a couple videos ago, I believe. And I am really happy that I painted these guys up. I love the little skeleton in particular, even though he was kind of a pain because his arm kept snapping off. You can see that on the back between his shoulder blade and the quiver. And I'm also, I think I oversprayed him slightly with the varnish, which is what you can see in like the bottom left of that quiver as well. It's kind of faded and it doesn't necessarily show off the highlights and whatnot as well as I would have liked, but I can always go back and touch that one up. And here we have our pig Barbarian, which I showed off blurrily in the distance last video. I just really like this model, and I wanted to spend a little bit more time on it. I think it came out well. I've never really tried to work with like true pink or to get to that pink, and I've like interacted with pigs before, so I wanted to get pink flesh tone, and then I just kind of gave up because I was running out of time and I wanted to get it done for this video. Overall though, I'm pretty happy, and it's certainly a unique model that I think I will utilize in D&D at some point. And that has been my hobby progress over this past week. Remember, if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you really like the video and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I release something like this every Thursday, or most Thursdays, and I would really love to have you along on my hobby journey. I do have a cute video that I took of my cats while I was trying to take pictures for this video that I will put up after the outro. So I gotta farm those likes somehow. And that is all I have. So remember, I'm Keith, this has been the Paint Log, and I will see you all next time. Bye!
Of course he stopped. You could clearly see the fat rolls. They were there, Tay. Now, he's mad because I gave Charlie his treat because he came in here late and he just looked at me like I was going to feed him in your bed. You're adult. Tell your mother why you don't get a treat. You're adult. Oh my God.